All right, here we are. Another episode of DOSSY REACTS. About to check out Architect's new song, Meteor. I do love Architect, so let's just get into it. Why waste time when we can react to the Architects in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Very rocky. Hopefully I'm not speaking too loud. It's super loud in my ears. It's very apocalyptic. Beautiful. Smooth vocals, as per usual.
I'm breathing heavily, heavily. I see a legacy to sinking. Only beggars believe. I'm standing beneath the meteor. Disasters breaking down my door. I should be moving mountains. The arrow buckles in the bow. They said it's time to go to war. Yeah, I've heard it all before. I should be moving mountains, but I'm like fire in the snow.
Alright, pausing that for 2 seconds. Just to touch on what we've seen in the last minute and 43 seconds of this film clip. Very sort of apocalyptic scenery. Reminiscent of... Reminded me of actually the opening scene. Not the opening scene. That scene in Terminator 2, Judgment Day, where the little girl runs to the fence and the whole place blows up and it all goes red. It looks kind of like that. But visuals aside, the music is very rocky. Very different from old Architects. Sam has really found his voice. Like... He's been good. He's always been really good. But the last few years, his singing voice just seems to have developed so much. So I'm not surprised in a way that they're getting a little rockier. I would like to hear what the rest of the album sounds like and see if they've got some of the heavier stuff on there. I imagine they would for sure. But I'm looking forward to seeing whether or not he has some screams in this song. So far, it's very good. It's catchy. It's very... It's just listenable. It's very listenable to people who may not be that deep in the metal world. So without saying too much more, let's keep going. Love this beat. Those verses are quite atmospheric. He's having a chuck. Okay. quite a trippy visual here.
Disasters breaking down my door. I should be moving mountains. The arrow buckles in the bow. They said it's time to go to war. Yeah, I've heard it all before. I should be moving
What are they looking at?
mountains. But I'm like fire in the snow.
Meteor. Huh. And stop. Okay. That was nice. All right. How do I feel about that? I'm going to tell you how I feel. I feel like this is a similar feeling to what I had after listening to NF just the other day, NF's new song. And it's a feeling of like appreciation. I appreciate the tune. But it wasn't a feeling of like, whoa, that knocked my socks off. Like, I mean, when I first really got into Architects, I heard them years ago, and I didn't mind them. I saw them actually probably like 2009. I think it was a great lineup. It was them, Suicide Silence, Parkway Drive, and who was the other band? Oh, August Burns Red and Confession. It was a great show, actually. And I remember seeing them back then, being like, yeah, these guys are good. But it wasn't until All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us that I was really like, whoa, these guys are sick. And then I went back in time and listened to their older stuff again. And then when they brought out, what was the song? Doomsday. It's a brand new doomsday. When they brought that song out, I was like, yes, this is perfect Architects. This was way more accessible. That's the way I feel about it. It's just way more accessible. Like I will spin this much like I did. So after I made the NF reaction a day or so ago, I gave that like a 7. I then spent the rest of the day listening to it all day, and I was like, it's really catchy, and I probably moved that rating up to an 8. This one, I'm going to say this is probably like a first listen. I'm going to say it's like a 6.5. Only because it didn't like. I love feeling music. I really do. I love just feeling a song and going like, wow, that hits me. This didn't hit me in the feels, but it still was good. So when I say, it's a 6.5, most likely I'm going to listen to it probably all day, and it'll grow on me and become like a 7.5. And again, I'm comparing it to other Architects songs. So this is a gateway Architect song, I feel. I could drive in the car with my partner, and I'm sure she could probably get into this song. Whereas if I was playing Hollow Crown, it wouldn't go down as well. The songs would probably be skipped over a lot quicker. So there you have it. I think solid listen. I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of the album. Hopefully it's got some more heaviness to it. Sam Carter, he's probably one of the best in the game. He is one of the best in the game. Out of him, Ryo Kinoshito from Crystal Lake. There's a few people who just have so much versatility and such unique sounds too. There aren't. Well, I can't think off the top of my head of anyone that sounds like Sam. So it's absolutely a pass. I'm going to spin it more. So hopefully you get some good listens out of it too. If you've watched this far, thank you. Appreciate the support. If you enjoyed what you saw, give us a like, hit that bell notification, subscribe, all that good stuff, and drop suggestions. I've got heaps of suggestions coming through, and I'm probably going to really struggle getting through all of them. But I do appreciate any suggestions that come through, because it's opening the doorways to new bands for me, and new songs as well from bands that I may not have listened to for a while. So I'm going to stop talking now. It's been ages. Let's get this song let's get this video done and dusted and move on to the next one.